Here's what's happening tonight. An owner of this dog has 5 days left to claim it. It was apparently abandoned near an animal shelter in Attleboro. We told you about this last night at 11 o'clock. It was left in cold temperatures over the weekend. Good to have you back. I'm Dan Janik.
And I'm Emily Bowles. Animal control officers are now working to keep it safe. NBC 10's Kennedy Buck joins us live outside the shelter to share the details from that rescue. Kennedy.
Dan, Emily, the Australian Shepherd was found nearby a tree right here behind Friends of Attleboro Animal Shelter, and animal control officers tell me that while the dog's beginning is still somewhat unknown, they want to make sure that it has a happy and safe future. It's the sound of nerves from this Australian Shepherd. This beautiful Aussie was found early Sunday morning in the woods behind Friends of Attleboro Animal Shelter.
What we found by the tree that it kept going around to on the shelter road was the end of a flexi-leash. So we feel that someone tied the dog with a flexi-leash around that tree, which is why he kept circling the whole place, but coming back to probably where they left him.
The shelter can only keep the dog for a total of 7 days, with the hope that an owner will come forward.
The dog's very scared. You have to move very slowly. So I'm not going to push the dog. I was able to pet the dog, and actually right now I cannot tell you whether it's a male or a female, but it's an Australian Shepherd.
The dog has no apparent injuries besides a few nerves from being left outside. And so why do you think people would tie up the dog and leave him or her?
Some people can't afford their animals anymore, so they figure if they leave it on a shelter road or close to the shelter, it was tied to the tree where someone was going to see it.
As for the right thing to do in situations like this, Eaton says it's simple. Come to the shelter during adoption hours and just be completely transparent.
We would rather have people just tell us right out be honest about it, so that it's better for the dog if we know everything.
And as for this Aussie, calls are coming in to find it a new home.
I believe we already have like an Australian Shepherd rescue interested in taking the dog and putting it in foster and working with it once the 7-day hold is over with.
And if you happen to recognize that Aussie or happen to be its owner, you can still contact Friends of Attleboro Animal Shelter or Animal Control, and your information will completely remain anonymous. For now, in Attleboro, Kennedy Buck, NBC 10 News.